JavaScript for beginner to advanced. Today we will learn together how to accessing object properties with bracket notation and how to accessing the properties with dot notation. Bracket notation in JavaScript is typically used with string, you will see, or variables that contain strings. Let's start with a simple object. We will learn to accessing the value of a key or a key using dot notation or bracket notation from simple object to nested object. You will see you can accessing nested values deeply inside of an object. Let's start it with a simple object, person with two properties. We have here object person with two properties, name John and age 13. This is a property, this is the second properties. Each properties are compounded from a key and a value. In this case, name is a key, John is a value. For second property, age is a key, 13 is a value. Okay, let's access the value from name for the first property with dot notation console.log. What do you want to access? From where do you want to access? I want to access from person object. Okay, you write person, the name of object, that what value from which properties do you want to access the value? From name is the answer. Okay, person dot name, and let's see the output. Console John. Okay, John. Console.log person.name, person, the name of object, dot name is John, value John. Okay, let's access now with bracket notation. Let's put a comment accessing with bracket notation. Console.log. We have the name of object person, bracket notation, and the quotes for name. Let's see. Do you see here appear from 2 times? Let's comment this and we'll see appear just once. No problem, we let in this way, but we put here from the second properties and should appear 13. Okay, this is a simple object. How to access a value from a simple object? You can to access with dot notation or with bracket notation. Let's dive deeply in nested object, and let me to show you an object, nested object. This is the object. We have an object. Let's see, person 2 with first property is an object, name, with a properties and the second properties, and after we have age, the second properties, and the country, third properties. Okay, and I want to access John, and I want to access again John but with dot notation. Let's access for firstly John with dot notation. Accessing John with dot notation. Okay. We have person2 object now. Console.log. What is the name of the object? Person2. Person2 dot. Where is the John? Where is John? John is a name object. Okay. Person2 dot name. Let's see how look person2 dot name. What show me this output, this console. Console log person2 dot name is this. Is this object? Yes, is correct. Let's see. Yes, it's first John and last do. Okay, where am I now? I am here in name, and if I want to accessing John, should to enter in the object and to accessing first dot first, and I have John perfectly, and accessing with bracket notation. With bracket notation. We want to access with bracket notation, but we want to access do, value do. Okay, let's see, console.log, the name of object person2, you can check console log person2. Person2 is this, is an object, and you see here the age 13, country USA, and the first object is age 3, country again. 2 seconds, I have here John Doe, an object. Okay, and console log person2 should to reach in this array and this zone, and for and I am here now. Person2 should to jump here in that name, and after should to jump in the last key for accessing the value. Okay, let's see, it's do. Good. And with bracket notation, accessing with bracket notation, For accessing with bracket notation, sorry, but my internet doesn't work well. Waiting, no problem. Okay, with bracket notation, console that log the name of object is person2 and should to use bracket notation with quotes instead point, instead dot notation. Okay, I don't put point, I put bracket, sorry, bracket, this is, and again, and I have here name with quotes. No, here I put without quotes, without notation, but if I use bracket notation, should to put the key before, between quotes, last. Okay, probably will appear here twice. No, it's okay, appear twice, it's okay, good. Let's create now a nested object. Deeply with 3 bracket notation and with 3 dot method. The name of object is person3, and you have here inside the person3 you have name, a property, an object, but inside this name you have another object for the first, second, for the third properties, another object for nickname. Okay, let's see, you want to access Johnny, this nickname, or Jonathan. What approach do you have? How you do this thing? Okay, let's see, console.log with that notation. The name of object is person3. person3, we jump after in name, dot name, from here, no, we are now in this object, but our Johnny is in nickname object. Should to jump again in nickname object, no? Yes. Punct nickname. Okay, we are here now, and punct casual. Let's see. It's okay. Johnny, we accessing with that notation, and let's here accessing with bracket notation. When we access with bracket notation, you will see we will replace that notation with bracket notation. And for Jonathan, we put here formal. You see, name here should to put 3, person 3, bracket notation name, bracket notation nickname, bracket notation formal, and value will be Jonathan.